And what I can do is I can keep sending these destroyers back for mini repairs, keeping my strike fleet out at sea for as long as possible. And so long as I do it manually, I don't need to stop these fleets, because they don't all return at the same time to repair. It allows me just to wage a war of attrition now. I think this war is won, guys. Not over, but already won. I would agree with that. Yeah, I need to start really focusing on convoy production now, I think. Just while we sort out that issue. I'm going to keep the Doroter under construction. Plus we do have a bunch of shipyards under use. And we can reduce the amount of resources we're buying. France has apparently closed their economy. Great. That's super helpful, buddy. I kind of want to keep buying from the United States just so I know I have this surplus. Oh, don't tell me you've closed your... Damn it! People are starting to close markets because of all the shortages. And I am exporting a lot. I wonder how much I am actually exporting. Not much of that. Not much of that. Okay, I'm not exporting much at all. In fact, I think it's fairly safe to say I'm exporting almost nothing. Okay, maybe it's time to stop being such a free market. No, it's just good business. We're never changing that. It would be against the spirit of this game, I feel. Can I get Mongolia into the war somehow? Well, we did say that Mongolia and Japan were going to be kind of the wild cards, depending on what was happening in the rest of the world. So if I ever lost Indonesia, for example, then Japan would declare... No, sorry, if I ever lost the Netherlands, Japan would declare war on me. We never actually set a trigger for the Mongols. And they would either go after Qing or they would go after Russia. And what was the trigger for Germany losing? Oh yes, if they ever lost German East Asia, then Japan would declare war on Qing. The US is doing whatever the US does. They're doing the resettlement administration right now. Because they still have a focus which is available. They just need to go down and enter the fray, which they have not yet done. How much manpower do they have? Because they lost an awful lot. 6 million. They're back down to limited... 6 million with limited conscription. Good grief. Well, that's where my convoys went. I think I found them. Second question is, why were you there? You were blocked. Yeah, I've lost like 200 convoys recently. And I'll bet they're all in the Mediterranean because something somewhere is unblocking them. I don't know where. Wait, were they the Marines? Nope.
Yeah, Commandant.
Because I never had the convoys to actually move them. Why did I have 96 convoys? Oh, was I trading with the Ottomans? I didn't think I was, not anymore. Nope. What did I just lose? I really wish the convoy loss reporting system was better, because right now it just doesn't tell you. And it's infuriating. We should be able to replace those convoys pretty quickly, though. We have really good production. We produce 1 a day, 2 a day even. Boom. Pocket dead. And we have skilled staffer at last, so your logistics skill just went up. I think I want you to get engineer, then I can get either fortress buster or scavenger. Probably fortress buster. Alright, next up, I think I want to go and destroy this lot. And go and rescue the troops which they have now apparently pulled away from Brest. I guess they were more interested in taking back the rest of France, so I can kind of get that. Okay, strike fleet's doing good. We've got another battleship here. 100% screening, which is good. Even with only 30% positioning. Cruiser and 3 destroyers. Yeah, we are now starting to slowly but surely pick away at their fleet, which is good. However, I did see a couple of you were quite badly damaged. And having reached this level of damage, I think I'm going to send the whole fleet home. Seeing as there's 4 ships out, 3 of which are capitals. So let's send you all home.
Commandant.
I love how you're beating them with that little health. Kind of tells you how strong these Ukrainian troops are. How many German casualties now? 6.9 million, 4.9 of which were mine. It wasn't a huge pocket, it was what? 15 divisions maybe? Shell dies. Artillery, 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 artillery. Artillery, artillery, artillery. Yes, I don't even have 1936 artillery yet. Artillery! Those are actually Indian troops attacking, not mine. Kyukyu land is causing problems again. Ooh. Nope, those are actually people attacking out. However, I've just realised that basically the entire close air support force is currently tied to the wrong unit. Let's tie you to that. Let's tie those two to you, so you have 1,000 each. Something like that. Although, actually, in terms of fighters, yeah, we have more than enough to get more. So what I think I'm going to do is the fighter wings are going to go back up to 500. Then the close air supports are going to start being 300s. That'll leave us short for a little while, but we can build them up again and get some more experience for these plane pilots too. Five, 2, 1. Why are you only a 2? You're a fighter wing. Three, 2. Oops. 300, 300, 300, and you're done already. Cool.
Aantreden. Aantreden. Brugge.
How are we doing for ships? I would say that we are back to a reasonable number. So you lot go recon, you lot go strike force, floating airfield. Itself not very useful, but it does lead to the massive capital ship upgrade. Fast battleship organization plus 20, AA plus 10, capital ship attack plus 10, and then more mine laying, which is actually irrelevant to me.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
I feel like you got a little bit behind on research, artillery research, just a little bit. Do I not get the Isaac bonuses? I do. That's why I had any bonuses at all.
Gereed.
That's not quite what I meant. That is. There we go. Sorry, Ukraine. Am I still losing convoys somewhere? Yeah, a couple. See, I have so many routes coming through here, this tooltip is useless. That really needs to be broken down into a better UI. Kind of the same as the air mission reports. Boom. Okay. Next up, I think we want to try and unify the Spanish front. Oh dear, 2 Sicilies. I mean, you are down to a real choke point down here, so you probably will be able to hold. Although, how many victory points have you now lost? Quite a few. Have you lost Naples? Yes. Taranto will be a few. Reggio will be a few. But I suspect you can probably hold out as long as you hold on to Sicily.
Aantreden.
But as we're doing this, France is going to be getting stronger and stronger, and I wonder if France is actually uncapitulated yet. No. They haven't actually got a single corps yet back. I wonder if their corps will still count as being in Africa, because they might. Africa's going to be a pain to take back. Oh, naval battles. Sank a destroyer, lost convoys. Destroyer. Destroyers. Any particular damage? Yes, quite a bit. We're going to be very vulnerable to submarines for a little while. Hopefully we can not die. That would be wondrous. I'm taking an unnecessary risk. Let's just turn you off for a bit. National France's cause are all in Africa, yes, but you can end the war by taking Berlin and Vienna without bothering with Africa. Okay.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
I think that this is just the recon fleets just picking off enemy shipping now. Yep, pretty much. Good enough.
Opdrachten?
Okay, we are in position. We have battle plans already. Make it happen. Diesel-powered fuel pumps. Alright, so that's all of the defensive stuff done. I would like to get Excavation 5 and then Modern Fighters. In fact, you know what? Instead of Excavation 5, I'm going to go for the Modern Close Air Support as well. We'll get the Excavation afterwards. Halborg and Chasey, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Ooh, cut off. Well done, AI. Still out of convoys. Oh, but I have loads of fuel at the moment, so what I can probably do is 1, we can reduce this. And then 2, we can probably reduce the amount of fuel that I'm importing. And by probably, I mean we can definitely stop importing so much fuel. Oops, not that much. Like so. Still running with a fair number of deficits. Oh dear, the Netherlands is being attacked. Nope, that's the Indians attacking out of the Netherlands. Alright, I'm okay with this. I love how these guys are just not at all assigned to this line, but they're still like, we're going to kill this. They deserve death. Now they definitely do. One thing you can be sure of, India's not going to run out of manpower. Yeah, this is not vanilla. India's got plenty. Oh! Oh, that's the French fleet. Yeah, the German High Seas fleet is just sitting here and... Why am I in the Mediterranean? This is specifically blocked. 50 transports. Why am I here? It's red. Sardinia has capitulated. Huh. France conquered Sardinia while itself was being conquered. Interesting. My yellow line has almost finished its job. That's good. Block the Red Sea. That's not bad looking. Oops. Done. And my heavy fleet is now ready for action.
Gereed, commandant. Ja, commandant.
Just keep going. No reason to stop this momentum. Benefit of mobile warfare. German units are getting kind of low on strength themselves. Well, no, that's just motorized. Which probably means that they are out of motorized. Manpower is going up quite nicely now. How's the air system going? We are extremely short on close air support, but I think that's just because I added a lot of close air support. So I'm kind of okay with the breakdown for production. How are we doing for mechanized? 500 in storage. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to stop doing mechanized. I don't think that my old mechanized templates work like they used to. It's too slow to make. I should be making like dedicated mechanized units for the really heavy lifting, and then heavy tanks for the armor. Maybe tank destroyers because they're cheaper. As long as they're not tier 1s, those are rubbish.
Bevelen.
You know what? I'm going to cancel that order. And I'm going to say your objective is Pyrenees. Let's keep going. We'll trust our allies to reinforce what we're taking. They might, you never know. French Republic now has 2.2 million troops, so I think that they'll start actually getting some soldiers. Meanwhile, Brazil is actually counterattacking. I mean, we know from experience just how difficult it is to get through there. Brazil has the manpower for it, though. I'm going to laugh so hard if Brazil outlasts Germany. It's actually relatively likely to happen. Okay, so we are now fighting over rivers. So hopefully we get engineer. Portugal is on our side, yes. So the success here in Portugal, I think, has actually been a big part of why we've been able to push out of the Netherlands. Aha! Big victory. Sank a fast battleship. Destroying a submarine. Another destroyer. Another submarine. However, I suspect that you've taken damage from this. No! None. Fascinating. Germany's down to 350 ships, I think. I'm up to 67.
Aantreden. Bevelen. Aantreden.
Do you level up next? Not for a long time. Because that really was going to be infantry expert or thorough planner. Maybe I should have gone for infantry, except that I do mean to rotate out a lot of infantry in exchange for artillery, so maybe not. Am I using naval bombers? We're using like our old carrier bombers. Oh, here we go. This is more like it. Absolutely shattering them. There we are. That was a decisive victory. And this is the type of thing I've been hoping to see. I don't think we even took any damage there. Even if it is the wrong admiral getting the experience. 3 heavy cruisers, 2 cruisers, 9 destroyers, and a submarine. Oh, those are only cruisers. Weltkrieg, they're ancient. Okay, never mind. Not as impressive. Still good, but not amazing. Tiny amount of damage done. But at least with my strike fleets being active, we should be getting in a lot more equipment than we have been. A lot more convoys getting through. There we go, linked up. So let's grab your line and say, not interested about that. I am, however, interested in this. Just keep pushing across. And then if we can cut Spain off, that would be great. Field Hospital 3. Marvellous. You know what I still haven't developed? Advanced fire control. Let's make our battleships do even more damage. I'm not importing tungsten, no. I don't know what artillery is. Don't need that much. And we do have convoys again. I wonder if Best is getting any more terrain modifiers. Oh no, Ranger is well on the way. But he is already adaptable. And we have spare factories. This is unheard of. Well then, in that case... I haven't even researched better artillery yet. I guess we'll just start building artillery to build up our production efficiency. So now we are going to need to find out what tungsten is. Motorized we have in surplus, although motorized I think, yeah, I just have the one being built. Okay. And actually, I have a lot of factories I can build. I'm kind of under the limit. And also Holland is 25 out of 25 slots. Them's a lot of factories in Holland. Fuck, don't do those because it's going to take you forever to build them. Build them here instead.